Hello and welcome. I'm here with Leah from Center of Key. The description and links will be in the
Okay. I usually do like 3 takes to just
Okay.
the podcast. It just
I'm just
takes.
gonna not say anything about the link. Let's just keep it simple, okay? Let's start
Yeah.
that over. And then put
Yep.
the bloopers at the end when I'm acting crazy.
Yep.
Okay. Hello and welcome. I'm here with Leah from the Center of Key. And today we're talking about face yoga, some exercises and things for face yoga, because Leah and I have been working together for a little while, and she's working on some face yoga materials and classes and resources. And I'm over here thinking, well, I teach a 6 a.m. yoga class my time, 4 days a week. I typically wake up 15 or 20 minutes before the class. So I teach that on Zoom. And when I get to the class, I'm like, my face feels kind of frozen. And I was asking Leah about like, if that, I was asking you, is that something you can help with? Could you give me some tips? So we're doing this video or just this little demonstration because I was really interested in sharing what you're going to share with me to help me to show up on video as a yoga teacher a little bit more relaxed or feeling good and not feeling like I have to hold on everybody. So like, what are some things, so you can tell me a little bit more about what you do, tell the viewer, but also just helping with like nothing long. I don't have a lot of time. I wake up 15 minutes before my class. So I'm thinking like 2 minutes or something, just a few minutes. So go ahead and tell us a little bit more about how face yoga maybe can help, especially yoga teachers with presenting, or especially if they teach early mornings like I do.
Yeah, no, thanks, Ashley. It's lovely to be here and having this chat with you about face yoga. So I've been a yoga teacher for over 15 years and practicing for nearly 30. So yoga is something I'm really passionate about. And about 8 or 9 years ago, I discovered face yoga. I was early 40s and just getting to that state of just not liking how I looked for various reasons. Did a face yoga 30-day challenge and was just blown away by the results that I got from that. And so now I'm just really keen to share that with other people. And I'm especially keen to share this with other yoga teachers, especially ones who are like showing up on YouTube as well. Because for me, I feel the face yoga gave me a really big confidence boost to be able to show up on video. I don't have I wouldn't say I'm a natural beauty and my face is crooked. And so showing up, I'm never used to like getting my photo taken or anything like that. So being able to show up here is like a miracle. And I would really attribute a lot of that to face yoga, giving me the confidence to show up here. So to answer your question,
you are beautiful. You're so beautiful. I'm just going to throw that out there to you.
Thank you. Yeah. And that's something I've nurtured in myself as well. I think part of my face yoga practice is learning to love myself no matter what I look like. It comes from the inside out as well. And I think, I was just reading in some preparation for this and reading about sort of the Japanese beauty tradition from the Shinto Buddhist principles. And it's actually the beauty is from within, from your heart, from your soul. And that's then expressed in your face. So I think if we can, deepen that connection to our deeper self and shine from the inside out, then definitely it's going to help. And the face yoga practices can definitely help us along. So to answer your question, what are some good tips? Oh shit, sorry about that.
Okay.
To put the phone on.
I don't go back to that.
So
airplane mode. Turn that off.
Yeah. Okay. So to answer your question about, what can you do? It's early morning and you're about to jump on a Zoom call to do your yoga class. And this is for anyone who is just maybe creating a video as well. I think it's something you could do beforehand. And the first thing I like to do is actually splash cold water on my face. I don't know if you already do that as a practice, but first thing in the morning, cold water. Yeah, cold water.
Right after I brush my teeth, that's part of it, is like I do a little bit of a splash, like especially in my eyes. So
I would do like 10, 15, 20 splashes.
Really?
On your,
Like,
and even inside.
Are we dunking our face in ice, or is this just water from the faucet?
Yeah, good. But cold water. I just splash my face, and even put inside my mouth cold water as well. Splash through the inner cheeks, and that just helps wake up your whole face. You'll feel your muscles will wake up, your face will wake up, and you'll feel more alert. And even just doing that is a great start. So be quite thorough with the cold water. Yep. And then After that, I always recommend applying facial oil. Now, I know you brought some facial oil with you, and I brought
Yeah.
mine. So I use almond oil, but you could use almond, jojoba, rosehip oil, and I think you've got a lovely blend there
Yeah.
of a few
This is
different
a
things.
blend. This is sea buckthorn, best skin ever from Living Libations. It's a cleanser and moisturizer, but it's got a lot of good stuff in it.
Mm. Yeah. So
Mhm.
this says it's Weleda sensitive facial oil, which it was at one point, but I actually just refill this bottle when I bulk buy sweet almond
And we
oil.
want usually oils come in glass bottles, and there's a
Mm.
whole I mean, I'm sure there's a whole system behind oils and choosing good oils,
Yeah.
but we're looking
Yeah.
for a face oil that's, good, natural, not for sensitive skin.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I mean, any of the natural oils, like I said, almond, jojoba, and rosehip, they're generally going to be a good quality. Yeah, preferably in a glass bottle, but they may come in a dark, thicker
Yeah,
plastic as well. So yeah, it just depends, and it depends on your budget too. You can go like the whole hog and buy the most expensive oil out there, or you could get a more reasonably priced one. It just comes down to your budget and what you're willing to spend.
mhm,
But a good
mhm.
oil is it should be not too expensive.
Okay.
So to apply the oil, I just would recommend you throw a few drops on your fingers. I'm quite liberal with that. You've got a little squirter thing, so yeah, and then you just want to warm it up before you apply. Yeah, so a bit of warming up, and then you can obviously. I don't. Yeah, you not so much rubbing, but more patting into the skin, and of
Okay.
course, I always do the eyelids. I sometimes
And
it's really
this is on a
spring.
clean face, like,
Yeah,
morning
clean face.
clean face? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I've done this in the morning. I've just put cold water, patted dry, and yeah, my face should be clean. I mean, I'm not.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is actually my oil is a cleanser too, so
Oh, okay. Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
what it's
So
for.
patting that in and just doing that, your skin is going to glow just because of the oil. Then you
Ooh,
can
it
do
might
the
be
next
my ring
one.
light too.
Yeah. Yeah. Same. Got the ring light out. Yeah, and
Mhm.
that's just nice. It's going to like hydrate your
Okay.
skin
You wanna do the
as
neck
well.
too?
Yeah, you can do the neck too.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice. This is like full
Yeah.
on tutorial.
Yeah.
We're doing this
Yeah.
here
That's it.
in
And
real
the
time.
lips as well. Like I
Mm,
always like to put it on my lips. It's nice. Cool. And yeah, so that's just applying the facial oil and you can pat it in. And as we do the exercises, the pores are going to stretch, the skin will stretch and it's going to get
mhm.
absorbed in. At least that's what I believe.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
sure.
yeah. Yeah. So that's basically just the introduction. And I'll share a couple of exercises with you now. So the first one I think is really nice is actually just tapping with the fingertips. So I always start
Okay.
at the forehead, and you can close your eyes or have your eyes open for this. It doesn't matter. Um, you just want to tap on the forehead. I find I get a lot of tension in my forehead. So this is a problem area for me, but maybe not for everyone. So I like tapping there and then just tapping gently down the sides of the face. So along the cheek and the jawline.
And what
People
is
can
this
hold
doing? The tapping, what does tapping do?
tapping. Oh, it's stimulating. And you can very gently tap along under the eyes. I would just do really soft fingertips on that bony ridge. Tapping is just helping to wake up the muscles and the energy in the face. It's going
Okay.
to help soften any tension as well. And then also down along the jaw and the lower and the chin area. Yeah,
Mhm.
good. And have you ever done EFT or anything like that?
I've heard of it, but I have not
Yeah.
personally done any of it.
No. Yeah, so EFT uses this tapping technique and it's a
Okay.
way to calm the body. So there's specific points, so we can actually just tap just below the lower lip in that
And
little
that is
ridge there.
EFT, is that something you do all over your body or is it just face?
There's specific points. So with this one, see how you've got this ridge here? So tapping in
Uh-huh.
there. Yeah, tap on that little ridge. Yeah, that does use specific points on the wrist and the chest and the head and the
Okay.
face, but I won't go. I'm not trained EFT practitioner. And then you can tap just above the top lip as well.
Does it matter if we use our right or left hand?
No, doesn't matter.
Okay. I'm asking the questions that people are wondering.
Yeah.
Was
Yeah.
that
And then, yeah, a gentle tapping under the eyes. So you want to be pretty soft in this area here because it's a delicate skin area. And then I
Mhm.
also tap the eyebrows along the top ridge.
Okay. So
Good.
do we set any intentions while we do this? Like, wake up.
Oh, absolutely. You can do breathing, you can set intentions, you can say, yeah, like whatever comes to mind. And then I just go back to the forehead to sort of seal it all in and close off that practice. Lovely. And then just let that go and just take a breath, because face yoga is also about the connection between the mind, the body, and the breath.
Mhm.
It's a yoga practice, so it's done mindfully. So you might feel a bit more relaxed and calm now after doing that. Do you
Yes.
feel? Yeah.
Yes, I was just
Excellent.
looking, I have a whole deck of affirmations, so I'm like, "Which one?
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
awesome. I
yeah.
I'm powerful. What do I need? I'm nurturing." Today was I am inspired. I pull these out in my morning yoga classes, so it's the first
Oh,
thing I
good.
do. So that
Mm,
would be like before I even do a little bit of even my personal grounding or face yoga.
mm,
I oftentimes will pull one of these right before I start, but maybe it's also taking it out before I even start doing this for
yeah.
myself. So maybe I need to give myself an extra 5 minutes or so
Mm,
before I hit, go or start the Zoom practice to like look at the affirmation and feel it for myself. And
yeah,
then I can do this. There's other
yeah,
little grounding things I can do, but
yeah.
especially with the face, because it is so early in the morning, this could really help.
Exactly. Yeah, no, I love that. I love that idea of, yeah, using an
Mhm.
affirmation. Um, yeah, so that's part one. Well, it's part two and three already. I mean, we've done the cold water, we've done the facial oil, we've done the
Okay.
tapping. So I mean, that might be enough for you just to get started. But
Oftentimes I feel
then,
like I need like like open
yeah,
my
so
mouth.
that's what I'm gonna do next.
Okay.
That's the next one. And this is like my all-time favorite face yoga exercise. It's
Mhm.
called the wow. Just say wow. Just go wow, wow. Yeah. So it's
Wow.
going to make you stretch your whole lower part of your face. Okay.
Okay.
So to do it, we're just going to breathe in and then go wow, wow. Yeah.
Wow. Do you say
Yeah.
wow?
Say it. Say
Wow.
wow. Yeah. Say wow really
Wow.
loudly. Yep. And by saying wow, it's like it's an exclamation of excitement, isn't it? Like I'm
I
excited.
do
Like
like that.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you can like stretch your eyes. We want to try and do it without
Oh, we don't wanna do this.
creasing the forehead, but my forehead still creases, but we have exercise. We can hold the forehead if we want to stop it from creasing. But to do the wow correctly, we're gonna do it 10 times. So
Okay.
one big breath in and then 10 wow, 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 wow. And as
Let's
loud
do it.
my dog's probably gonna jump on me as I do this because he gets a
Okay.
bit
Well,
excited.
everyone watching, you do it too. Okay?
Yes.
Okay, let's do it.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so big inhale. Wow, 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 wow,
Wow.
wow.
Wow. That gives me a giggle too. I feel like it's just
Yeah.
moving right into laughter yoga. Like,
I
okay.
was at a retreat recently and yeah, the room was just full of laughter
Yes.
afterwards. But it yeah, so and you now you're smiling, your face
Yeah.
is glowing, you
Oh,
feel great. So
thank you.
I love the wow.
Yes. Wow, that's a good one because I do feel like it's mostly like that. I just need to open my
Yeah.
mouth and open my eyes
Yeah.
a little bit.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
doing
and
that maybe, yeah, just that
so
10 times. Okay, that's nice to know. So like a
yeah.
minute, and then it's like 10 wows with a
Yeah.
deep breath. Okay, got it.
Yep, yep.
I can do that.
And always afterwards, just take a breath to feel, and appreciate and enjoy the
Mm,
results of what you've done, you know. Um, and the next one I'll share, I call the smile lifter. Now, smiling didn't really used to come naturally to me. I mean, you're a natural smiler. You're just
that's what
naturally
my yoga
smile.
teacher trainer told me was like
Yeah,
the thing about me was that I smile all the time and to not lose that. So I've taken
yeah,
it to heart. Like I've been told that one time. So I thought I need to just
yeah.
smile. And I
Yes.
do all the
And
time.
I had the reverse experience. So I trained to be a physical and health education teacher. And I remember
Mm.
my first teaching prac, my teaching supervisor, he was like, "You need to smile more, Leah." I was like, "Okay."
But for me, it is a trained thing at 6 a.m. I used to, when I taught 5:30 a.m. at a studio, people were
Mm,
not looking at my face necessarily. They were closed eyes, feeling themselves, getting into their practice. But when I teach on Zoom at 6 a.m., I had to consciously train myself to smile as I'm talking, and even more than I think I should, because I
mm,
look back at some of my earlier replays and
mm.
it really is like
Yeah.
I'm not very excited.
Yeah.
So I
Mm.
must smile. So I
Yeah.
had to train it in my brain to do that, although it's natural for me normally, not at 6 a.m. necessarily.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
And I think that's something, especially people showing up on YouTube for the first time, like the first, 6 months or so showing up on YouTube, you really are just learning the ropes. And if you're not someone who smiles naturally, it's really, you have to almost force it in a way.
Yes.
Um, and practice it, all the time. So, and
I
yeah,
always
looking back at earlier videos, you just go, oh my God. Even some of my videos now, I think, oh, I probably could have smiled a bit more.
Yes. I always tell, like, even for getting in front of a class doing group fitness, I used to teach group fitness classes. You have to come with, your students are going to follow you, your viewers are going to watch you at 40% of your energy. So you need to be like 60% more, a
Yeah.
little extra, not extra as in like doing
Yeah.
things you wouldn't typically do, but
Mm.
bringing out a little bit more facial expression and
Mm.
more smiles, maybe a little bit louder, just a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, exactly. Yeah, all the things.
Mhm.
So we can do the smile lifter, which I practice a lot. And so there's a few steps involved,
Show me.
but I'll just go through it quickly. So we're going to breathe in, and then we're going to curl the lips in, mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And then you're going to use your fingers to pull up gently either side of the mouth to make yourself kind of look like you're smiling. So pushing up.
Hmm.
And breathing out as you hold the position. Yeah, so we hold for about 10 seconds. So, yeah, and then relax and let it go. You can let go now.
Gonna do the eyebrow raises. I'm pretty
Yeah,
good at
that's
that.
really good. That's impressive.
My
Yeah,
son's really good at my 6-year-old. He can do all the eyebrow things. He's
oh,
all
really?
exactly.
Yeah, excellent. That's good use of your facial muscles. Yeah, so I really like the smile lifter. So, yeah, so lips curl in, gentle pressure upwards, and holding for about 10 seconds as you exhale.
And what does that necessarily do? Like, it just helps you to remind, like, what does it do?
Well,
What?
it's activating the smile muscles. It's
Okay.
stretching the lips, so your lips are gonna feel more plump and soft afterwards as
Oh.
well. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yes. Yeah. And it's just getting these muscles to work here. There's
Okay.
lots of different types of smiles, and there's lots of different types of smile exercises, but that's the one that I like
Smile
to
lifter.
do quickly, quick and easy.
Mhm.
That's my
Yeah,
motto.
that's nice. Yeah, so we've got the tapping, the wows, and a smile lifter, and that's
Yeah.
like, and if you put some good intentions behind it and self-love, you get a little
Yes.
extra, and
Yeah.
that's like your could be like 1 minute even, right?
Yeah.
Do it in like
Yeah.
really quickly if you wanted to.
Absolutely,
Hmm,
and I always finish with, something special. I don't know, have you heard of Mel Robbins? Do you follow
yes.
Mel Robbins?
Yep.
Yes, great woman. Her high five habit. Yeah, so I
Oh, okay.
finish my face yoga practice, I look at myself in the mirror and I say, "Leah, you're awesome. You've got this. I love you," and a big high five.
In
And
the mirror, pretty
in the
much.
mirror. Yeah. Yeah, and that's it. And, that's my little affirmation at the end
Aw,
before I leave. So, and I think
yeah.
that's building that self-love muscle, like I said, being able to show up and not be too concerned about the imperfections in our face or in our mannerisms. We are unique beings, so embrace that and appreciate that. Mm.
Yeah, because that's a common thing. I train yoga teachers to get on video on YouTube, and there is a lot of fear around not wanting to watch themselves back or the way that they look
Mm.
or any just fears around the like doing the thing that you haven't done before, which is watching yourself on video or showing up on
Mm.
video. But I was like on a different note, it's really just for me, it has been thinking I'm helping somebody, a viewer out there, and I'm doing a
Mm.
disservice by not showing up. If we didn't do this conversation,
Yeah,
I'm doing a disservice to somebody who this is going to help. So I'm
exactly.
thinking of the people that we're going to help by them just maybe also wanting to do a little bit of facial stretching or face yoga or something to help them to boost their confidence, feel better about themselves, show up as a more confident yoga teacher, more confident on
Mm.
video or
Mhm.
6 a.m. or early morning yoga classes. But I
Yes.
know that morning movement and meditation, 6 a.m. Pacific
Yeah.
time. Come join me. Maybe it's something I'll have to share with my group too, the people that get on
Mm.
Zoom. Maybe I'll share a couple of these because they could use it too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you. So
You're
wait, quick
welcome.
recap. We take a deep
Yep.
breath and then we splash the cold
Mhm.
water,
Cold water.
some
Yep.
oil,
Yep.
pat it in, and then
Yep.
it's tapping with the fingertips,
Yep.
and then it's the wows, and
Yes.
then we do smile.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay.
That's it.
It's 3 to 5 steps, and
Yeah.
yeah, that's perfect. That's like a
Mm.
perfect quick, like, wake up. I am definitely going to try this tomorrow morning before my
Mhm.
hour-long morning class.
Excellent.
Thank
I'm
you.
looking forward to hearing how you go with it.
Tell you how it goes.
Yeah.
Mhm. And any
Yeah.
last wait, tell me more about what you have, because I know you have like a guide or something. So just as
Yeah.
tell me more about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, so if you're interested, I do have a free face yoga guide, 5 steps to looking beautiful naturally. And I'm sure Ashley will put a link somewhere
Yes.
in the description of this video where you can
Mhm.
get hold of that. And depending on when you're watching this, you may have time to sign up for my face yoga challenge that's coming up in September of 2025.
Yay.
If you
Or a
like.
wait list, I'm sure, right?
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and yeah, there'll be things coming out very soon. So yeah.
Well, thank you so much for being here. And that's it. That's great. This was so helpful, and I'm excited to try it out.
Thanks, Ashley. Have a great day. See you guys.